What's up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy Memphis coming at you with 100 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days I duel with a different deck every day. Today we're taking a look at Batteryman of 2020. Here you go. We got ourselves our standard Batteryman lineup. We're all about swarming and we're all about OTKs and things. We got some additional tech cards for breaking boards, searching, got solar. I'm also trying out a little bit of the Brandish Maiden action just for a tribute engine. But we're just going to have ourselves fun with today's deck. Have ourselves a good time. Big shout out goes to the Shamario, a duelist who refuses to freaking face me in the field of honor. But that's irrelevant. Let's just get started with our duels today and have ourselves a good time. Alrighty, our first opponent. We are trying to go second, but we went first, which isn't ideal. But I've got stuff I can do. I've got solar. Solar here is kind of a weird tech choice, mostly played in Thunder Dragons, to be honest. But he dumps a monster, and with battery charger, I can revive said monster. So we're going to go for 9 volt, because he's our searcher. When he's summoned, I get to add a batteryman, and then I get a token, which is nice and all that stuff. Let me think about this, yeah. I am going to go ahead and get my batteryman charger for later. When this is normal summon, I can summon a batteryman from my deck. It's pretty sweet. Just gonna go ahead and get this token. Did I remember Baguska? I remembered Baguska. Yes, I did. We just need one extra turn or two. You know, sometimes we open with our OTK, sometimes we don't open with the OTK. It's fine. I don't appreciate double sphere mode, but such is life. He set a field spell right away. That somewhat worries me. That somewhat worries me because I don't understand why he would do that. I'll get rid of sphere mode because I don't think I'll need it. Even if I need it, I have a spare. So, we're up against dangers with some kind of field spell. That could mean a lot of things. So, yep, Danger Mothman's on the board. I don't have to worry about Relinquished, even though I already didn't have to worry about... it's Plunder! I actually have a Plunder deck just about ready. So, this will actually be interesting. I get to figure out a little bit about it myself. Yeah, Plunders are the new archetype that just came out. They have quick effects where you can tribute them and then summon a monster from the extra deck. It's a very interesting archetype, actually, and this appears to be a danger variant of that. So I'm very interested to see what he's trying to do. Oh no, he stole Baguska! That's the worst possible thing. Except you forgot to put... Well, he can't change its mode. No, he can change its mode. Why didn't you? I don't understand. Oh, it's because you're going for Blackbeard. I see. I shall remember that one. I was running... Yeah, I am running Mind Control, of course, because that is... You know, this guy's got very good summoning requirement of only needing one Plunder Patrol monster. So, that's a good thing. And I guess it is good that I've got this Sphere mode, and I've got Monster Born, so I'm not even worried right now. Yes, I'll be taking a smidget of damage, but I'm also going to be tributing his stuff. So, in the end of the day, well, he's got a good board set up. I'm not scared in the least. So basically what this dude does, he can target an effect monster of mine, which I didn't have. And then he can, like, you know, summon out one of the boats. Honestly, I think in Master Rule 5, this deck is going to get significantly better. Right now it's okay, but it needs more members. That's the thing. It needs more members to do anything relevant. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to get Solar back. I'm going to go ahead and deck thin a little bit more. Because I can. Dump double A for now. I think the dumping of double A would be the best choice. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Tsuchinoko. I'll get this Sphere mode back at some point. And I'll set this. Next turn, we're going to do all of our bigger plays. I've got Charger. I've got Salaryman. Salaryman? That's the wrong card, no. But I've gotten rid of his board. That's important. That's why we play the Sphere mode. It's just to break boards like that one. Because if I hadn't done that, you know, his patrolmen would have given him a card. And also the Redbeard would have given him a card. He could have summoned the Synchro and the Xyz. Or just double Synchro, either one. Yeah, I honestly think, you know, that this archetype doesn't need too much more to be, like, playable. Right now it's very difficult to play plunders. Just because there's very few members of the actual archetype and all that good stuff. But I'd say, let's see, maybe like 2-3 more members of the main archetype at least. Fill out the extra deck, as in, you know, put out some more attributes and all that. We need a ship for each attribute to make them, like, truly good. And he surrendered. Well, that's unfortunate. I am going to save this for future reference. But that technically counts as a win, even though we didn't actually get to see him do everything he wanted to do. I mean, granted, I was going to, you know, tribute that, get a Batteryman, etc., etc. I was going to go for pretty close to an OTK next turn, but let's go for Duel 2, and I'll get to show off that OTK a little bit better. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's see what we've got today. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. Hand deck or gravity. Yeah, if I draw into my what's-it-face, if I get my short circuit, this is an OTK, because I've got Solar Man, got Inferno, Reckless, Summon, Battery Charger, Double A. It's pretty dang sick, to be honest. Up against Trickstars. I don't like Trickstars. Especially considering, you know, he's going to be using that trap that kills my hand. See, this is why YGO Pro is kind of a... It's kind of a crapshoot, honestly. It's, you know, sometimes you run against cool things like the Plunder Guide. Then you're up against this. A deck that should have been dead. Dead forever. But no, it's right here, right in front of my face. At least one reincarnation. Possibly all 3 reincarnation. Don't see Licorice, though, but don't knock on the wood. He just keeps setting stuff. Okay, now he's gonna add the Licorice. Because that's what they do. They go for Licorice, and then they nuke your hand. That's the thing about Trickstars. Who in Konami thought this was a good idea? I don't even want to know. Trickstars, man. Biggest mistake. Biggest mistake. Alright, so all my well-laid plans are dead because, like I said, the minute I start doing things, he's gonna stop it. Which is rather obnoxious. Alright, what do we got? Another double A. Well, at least I don't have to worry about double A anymore. Alright, well. Let's try this anyway. You know, I'm just gonna try Batteryman Solar. I'm gonna dump double A to the grave. Yeah, okay, he actually allowed that. Good. Batteryman charge up. Pay 500. I'm gonna bring this back. He's not stopping it yet. I'm actually surprised at that. Let's go for Inferno Reckless Summon. So now I'm gonna summon all of these boys. Each of them gets 1,000 attack for each one on the board in the same position. He gets all of his Licorices, but well, who cares? Does it look like Memphis cares that he does all that too? Because he don't. Except the Link Monster. Let's go for some Summer Summoner. Because he's 100 points bigger. Let's go ahead and attack into Licorice with our Batteryman double A's. See, if I had Short Circuit, this would have been an OTK. Because my monsters are bigger than his monsters. Go ahead and have our Nude Man destroy that. The Nude Man Punch. That's what his attack name is in the anime. Not that this guy's been in the anime as far as I'm aware, but we're all good now. Weird, I thought I had a Link 4 in here. Did I not? Oh, gotta have different names, that's right. Thanks, Appaloosa, you're such a big help. But yeah, what are your face downs then? I'm very concerned. Because if he had reincarnation, he would have used it. I mean, all of his Trickster Licorices are dead. So he either plays reincarnation, or he busts, pretty much. Could do that. Not yet. I shall wait until later. I mean, it's got Lilibell. Lilibell is annoying because it can attack directly and stuff. And then when it does so, he like gets a Trickster back to his hand, and he's got to get Licorice. He'll bounce this to get Licorice out. It's an annoying thing with Tricksters. They like to do that stuff. And by stuff, I mean they like to annoy people. Oh no. Oh, it's Jizukiru. Well, that's annoying. Now my monsters lose 1,000 attack points. Granted, now I have Jizukiru. And Jizukiru is bigger than Batteryman AA, but overall I'm giving less damage output, and that's not good. I like my damage output, what can I say? Pot of Desires, huh? Interesting. What are you up to? Memphis slightly concerned. Okay. Well, if you're gonna do that, each player discards their hand, draws the same number of cards. I mean, alright, I guess. I mean, what was my other... I guess I could have just recycled Solar Bam, but I can do that anyway, so... Chain Strike. This guy's just playing all the dirty, dang, just burn cards, man. Uh-oh. That's Chain Summoning. Say, you can conduct up to 3 normal summons. But you only have 2 cards in your hand. Granted, he's going to get one back with Lilibell. But, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just Trickster stuff. I'm just surprised that he didn't draw any Reincarnates or add any Reincarnates. That's pretty standard Trickster. You know, just go for Reincarnation. Just go for Reincarnation and you're good forever. So, what is your game plan, my dude? Yeah, you go in defense mode. You just sit your butt right there in defense mode and wait for me to come curb stomp you. That's what you should be doing. Alright. Alright, okay, so now Lilibell attacks directly. So then he gets Licorice back, and then he'll tag that out at some point. I'm going to go ahead and use some Summoner's effect. Let's get 9 volt. I feel like a 9 volt. Be like, hello. And then, nice thing about 9 volt is because I summoned him this way, he doesn't get destroyed during this turn. It's only during my Unfizz. So I get to keep this 2,000 beat stick. And I've got myself a fuel cell. I can summon it if I have 2 or more face-up Batterymen. And I can tribute a Batteryman to bounce a card. So it's pretty dang sick, let me tell you. So now he's got Licorice back. Ugh, I'm yawning. I'm yawning because Tricksters. Tricksters are boring. I'm trying to do Batterymen. Those are fun and cool. And fun. But no, we're up against Tricksters. He's recycling Candina, alright. Little worried about what that could be, but it can't be that bad. He'll probably normal summon Candina, because he does still have those normal summons available. And what's he gonna get this time? Probably we'll finally see Reincarnate, unless he banished them all. No, can never be that lucky. You can never be that fortunate that he banishes all the Reincarnates. Alright. Still a little worried about what this is, but I'll probably bounce this one. Oh, but now he has another one. Alright. Let Memphis think about this. Alright. What? You gonna do it now? Dang it, my fuel cell! I needed that for things! Do I have to? Yes, I do. Let's go for Industrial Strength. He's kind of a big deal. That's why he's on the sleeves. So I can remove and play a Thunder monster with this effect. I can blow up a monster. And then I can blow up a spell trap. Let's get rid of this one. We'll just say what it is. It could be a lot of things. It's kind of limited removal, but Industrial Strength is our biggest beat stick. He has 2,600 points of pure raw battery power. Yeah. So, what is it? What is it? Come on, show me. Show me your trading card. What beatdowns to do? Pestilence. What the heck is this? Okay, regardless, I think we've won this one, unless this is Storming Mirror Force. Does not appear to be storming the Air Force. He would have played it. Alright. So that looks like game to me, folks. I don't know about you, but it looks like game to me. Although, can he banish reincarnation this turn? I don't think he can. Warrior Woman. Why do you put that in defense mode? That's a monster that should always be in attack mode. It's kind of a big deal. So there's a win with our Batteryman. I got to show off the AA thing, so that was cool. So let's go into Duel 3 and keep it up. Alrighty, our third opponent. I finally got my charger. What can I say? My boy is finally in my hand. Where have you been all day? I have no idea. Discard a rock. Summon a rock on the deck. Okay, so this is Adamatia. That's not necessarily good. I'm going to go ahead and impermanence the tuner, because I don't trust it. I know these guys. I've seen them a couple times. I know that they like to swarm the board, and that's not what I want to see. Basically, his whole deck concept is like, you know, excavate, excavate, excavate. Darn it. He got another tuner. But it can't use its effects, and its glow-up bulb also. I think he's just doing that to get Linkribo out. Understandable. I would also get out Linkribo. That is just the way I am. Alright, so it's got another glow-up bulb. Is he going for Appaloosa? He's going for Appaloosa. Alright, so that's what he's doing. Unfortunately, I'm going to have the Lightning Storm. I don't want to, but I don't really have another option for it. I've got Solar Man. He's going to go ahead and dump me a monster unless I get in... Okay, I was going to say impermanenced, but that is agreeable as well. Alright, so all I need now is for Solar Man to not die. And then things will be good. It'd be nice if I had that bloody Brandish Maiden card. That's kind of why I put it in here. But it looks like I won't need it. Good. Good, good, good. Double good. Let's go ahead and summon out Battery Charger. When he's normal summoned, I can summon a Batteryman from my deck. Thank you very much. But my opponent doesn't agree with that, and so I'm not allowed to have fun. But it's fine, because I've got this anyway. Does he have anything I want? No, he does not. No. Thank you. Okay, so now we're just going to go back for this boy. Let's dump that 9-volt in case we get into Charger. I don't want to summon any of that. Let's go for the battle. I'll just attack into this. Let's see what it is. And it was a rock. How was I supposed to know it was a rock? I didn't. So yeah, that's the thing about Adamatia. They're pretty good if you let them like do their thing, but if you interrupt them like I did, then they're in trouble. And I'm going to be like, oh, it skipped on me. Shoot. Well, hopefully that's not something annoying. We'll see how it is. Super Poly. Yeah. 9-volt. That's where it goes. So 9-volt's going to go off. I'm going to search out Fool Cell, and my opponent surrendered. Well, that's unfortunate, but I guess in the end of the day, he didn't stand much of a chance. I guess he didn't have a target for this anyway, so yeah, there you go. There's a win against Adamatia. Granted, I was able to precisely stop his moves. This is why I run impermanence at all. So let's go for duel number 4 and see if we can get one nice last bit of back and forth. Alrighty, our final opponent of the day. We're up against a guy called Hose99. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it's our opponent. Master Duel 5 is fine. There's that Brandish Maiden card that I needed before. I've got a rock. I've got my big-ass rock, let me tell you. Opening hand, all in all, is just fine, honestly. See, cannot be special. Yeah, that's the thing. The thing about Seahorse here, it's a nice searcher for a couple of your cards, but it requires that you can't special summon the turn you use it. So basically, it's good for unbricking your hand, but don't expect to OTK the turn you use it. Also, yeah, I got Brandish Maiden, so if I get my Charger, all's good. I've got 9-volt the Search Charger, and also I got a Sphere Mode, which is going to be useful because we're up against this. You know, what do you call this deck again? Freaking Endymion. Freaking garbage, what I call it. This is the sort of deck where people, you know, that makes people not like Pendulums, is because he just keeps going. He's just going to keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. And he mistreats Abyss Actors. How dare you? Abyss Actors are a treasure. I played them the other day. It was fun. Okay? I don't think I actually used Curtain... Well, I think I had one copy of Curtain Raiser, but I didn't, like, rely on the guy. But regardless, yeah, he's just mad disrespect all over my Abyss Actor boys. So, I think he's just going to keep going, honestly. I think he's just going to keep on going off with his servant and his Jackal Man and his other guy and his one dude. So, I don't know. I feel like I should have skipped ahead, but at this point, I think he's almost done. I hope, honestly. It could go either way. I mean, he's got Endymion, other Endymion, and other Jackal King. Yeah, that's the thing. He's got, like, everything under the sun that he could ever possibly want. See, there would be the problem, is that no matter what I tribute summon, he'll just bring it back. I do this out of spite. Here's a rock. I hope you like it. I'll set. And I'll set. We'll make him think that we're some sort of troll player who plays, like, battle traps. If he thinks that, he'll be more spooked. Plus, I'll get this rock back, and he can't do much about the rock. That's right. You have a rock now. I hope you like it. It's big and shiny. You like my big shiny rock? Because I gave it to you out of love. Alright, so he's going to pop that. Get it back. Just so he can draw a card. This is why Electromite's at 1, folks. It's because you can do shite like that. Plus, then he can just reactivate it and just sweep through everything again. He can just pendulum... Are these guys level 7? Why is this level 7? With all the effects that thing has, it should be level 8, to be honest. Yeah, so unfortunately, it looks like I've gotten... This is one of those situations where your opponent's got, like, all this junk and you just had no interruption or nothing. Then he made Appaloosa, and then he's going to pendulum summon everything back. So, I'm just going to say that I lost this one, because clearly I did. Unfortunate, because I feel like losing to Endymion is more of an insult than anything. So, I'm going to go ahead to the end screen now, and we'll see how today's duels went. Alright, Batteryman 2020. We did alright. I feel like, you know, certain things could have gone better. I mean, you know, I only ran 2 chargers. Maybe I should have run 3 after all and just ditched the triple A's, whatever. Point is, Batteryman, they can do just fine. I'm going to suggest running 3 chargers from now on. I really should have run 3 charger, but all in all, I'm fine with how the deck worked. We got some good wins. We did some damage. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to smash like. Tomorrow, I'm throwing my hat into the ring, and I am going to be trying out that new piratey archetype. I forgot already what they're called, but we're going to see how that works, even though they're only half ready. But yeah, I got to go ahead and get ready that deck. So I'll see you guys again next time. Your boy Memphis signing out. Peace.